Okay, so we're going to talk about programming again, because it's been so key for us to work through in order to begin living an authentic life. We have to first work through all these programs that we have. So, like all this conditioning that we've grown up with our whole life, that we've inherited from past lives, that we kind of tap into it from the collective conscious perspective. So, one of these huge programs is around money. And Natalie got to encounter a couple of those yesterday, right?
Yeah, so like Amanda said, we're working through this. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like, what program are we in? Because it's like basically you're saying, okay, what does the world believe, but do you really believe that? So, for example, like one of the things is about money. And so, I have this program in my head that you can't be spiritual and make money. And, you think about that, like, that idea that you can't be spiritual and make money goes back as far as we can remember. I mean, Jesus didn't have money. Buddha didn't have money. Buddha gave everything away. Mother Teresa didn't have money. But like Amanda pointed out yesterday, we now have these kind of spiritual gurus in this time, space, reality that are like showing us a different way. You have the Wayne Dyers of the world and the Deepak Chopras who are making money and are very spiritual and are teaching and helping people a lot. We also, go ahead.
Well, and it's just a program. It's a program based on lack, and
right.
We don't have to buy into it anymore. We can be spiritual and make money. There's no limits.
Right. And that's the question, like, are you buying into the program? I've bought into that program for a long time. I know, like, even the way that I try to do my businesses and stuff, that trying to, like, not be as spiritual as maybe I wanted to be because I didn't really think I could be and make money, And I can see examples of people in my life who are really spiritual. And of course, because it's programmed in my brain, I then find people that are spiritual and don't have money over and over and over again. And it reinforces that belief in my head. Whereas like when Amanda was like, hey, that's a program, here's some examples of people who are spiritual and make money. Then we like went into that and it was like, oh yeah, like that's a... And then you can find tons of people who are doing that. So disconnecting yourself from that program and going, I'm not going to buy into it anymore. I'm going to be different. I'm going to make that different because I feel called to do that, right?
The other program you came up against was you can't be artistic and make money.
Right, and that's one we talk a lot about too because we come from LA and my husband and a lot of other people we know are artists. And so there's this big idea like, well, you can't be an artist, make art, and make money, which is not true. There's a lot of people that are doing both, but we just see examples of the program.
Well, and I think that what I'm noticing is the programs just basically keep me scared.
Yeah.
And keep me mediocre.
Yes.
Because you just say, well, I guess this is the way it is, and I'm not going to go for that because blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
So the programs are there to really keep
our ego bigger than our spirit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And whenever ego's running the show, it's going to be mediocre, small, scared, and not expansive and joyful and exciting and adventuresome.
Yeah.
Which is when spirit's leading the show, it's a totally different ballgame.
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right.
See ya.